Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good to see you again. It's Mr. Good choosing with the exponential equation, grade 11. Please sit down and take your seat as well. Make sure that when you're just in a car, you take your seat and tight your seatbelt because Mr. Good now is going to choose with the revision of the exponential equation as you see on the board. All right. Okay. All right. Please don't forget to like the video as well, and share the link to your friend so that you're gonna be the big family. Grade 11, please, grade 11, share the video as well, like the video and comment. Okay, I would like to see how much you gain on this video. At the end of the video, just tell me, uh, did you understand? Did you gain something? There's something that you gain, so that I'm just gonna be able to do more videos. All right, for you. All right. Okay. All right. Let's go. Then today we're just going to look at what the exponential equation grade 11. Okay. Then what are you talking about? We're just talking about the exponential equation. What is important for the exponential equation? What is needed from here to note that under the exponential equation? All right, as you see here, we are just having 2 raised to x plus 2 plus 2 raised to x minus 2 plus 2 raised to x is equals to 42. Okay, therefore the first rule that is important, grade 11, is to go and check what the base. Okay, then that is the first rule that I want to share with you, is that you need to go and check the base on the sum. That the base is just containing the first 4 prime numbers. Okay, therefore it's very important to take note. The first rule is to go and check what the base. As you know that when you're just having a raised to x, a is stand for what the base. Okay, the number that is represented a must be always 2, must be 3, must be always 5, and must be always 7. Okay, therefore we call the base must be always the first 4 prime numbers. Okay, if a number that's containing the variable that you are just solving is not these first 4 prime numbers, you need to solve that number first, so that you're just gonna able to continue with the next step. Okay, we're going to get the maths. Okay, for example, if we have 2 raised to x, 12 raised to x, do you see that 12 is not the first 4 prime numbers? You need to simplify this 12, and this 12 must contain these first 4 prime numbers. How going to simplify? It's very simple. Grade 11, we're going to take your calculator. Then your calculator is going to help you a lot. What you're going to do on your calculator, we're going to say that we have 12, then we'll say equals to. You do 12, then you press equal, then after that you press shift, then you press factor. Okay, when you press a factor, we're going to get we're going to get something like 2 raised to 2 times 3. Then 2 raised to 2 times 3 is same as 12. 2 raised to 2 times 3 is same as 12. Do you see now we have 2 and we have 3? Do you see that? Then after that you say that we have raised to x. Okay, therefore take note, if we have a base that's not these four first prime numbers, then the next rule that comes out is a power rule. A power rule says that a power rule is very important to take notes of this. A power rule says that if we have a raised to m, we have raised to n. A power rule says that if we have two different exponents, then we're going to take a base, then you multiply what? The exponent. That is a power rule. If we have two different exponent, m stands for any number that can be what? The exponent. We're going to do what? The product on the what? Exponents. Therefore, we're going to take the base, then you multiply what? The exponent. As you see here, we have an exponent and we have what? An exponent. Any number without an exponent, we normally say that it always have an exponent which is equal to 1. It's very important to take note of this. This number without an exponent is always having what is the exponent that is raised to 1. Okay, it's very important. To simplify this, what we're going to do, grade 11, we're going to say that we have a base which is 2. We use the power rule. 2 times x is equals to what? 2x. Do you see that? Then times, we have times 3. 1 times x is equals to what? X. Do you see that? Then now we are done simplifying what? The power rule. Therefore, the rule comes out, says that if a base is not these first 4 prime numbers, you need to take your calculator and find the factor of that base. Okay? After that, what we're going to do, we're going to use what? The power rule. The power rule says that if we have different exponent, then we're going to do what? The product on that what? Exponent. You're going to multiply what? The exponent to remove what? The brackets. Okay? Therefore, that is the rule that I want to share with you, grade 11. Please take note of this rule. It's very, very important and it's going to help you a lot. All right? Then the second rule says that if now you want to solve the sum, okay? If now you want to solve the sum, you need to go and check now what sign that we have between the terms, okay? If we have positive sign, and we have a negative sign between the terms, if we have these two signs between the terms, a positive sign and a negative sign, that tells you that you need to go and look at what the factor. We need to go and look at what the common, let me write here, it is a what? A common what? Factor, grade 11. It's very important to take note of that. That is the first rule. The second rule says that if now once you are done what now simplifying the base, then the next step what we're going to do, we're going to check now, do you have a positive sign, do you have a negative sign between the terms? If we have a negative sign between the terms, then now you are responsible to take out what? The common factor. A common factor is a number that is the same between what? These signs. We call it is a common what? Common factor. After taking out the common factor, we're going to divide with what? The number that is remaining on both sides, so that you're just gonna able to create what? The same what? Bases. Okay, then after that you drop what? The bases, you take what? The exponent, then you simplify what? The unknown variable that you are just solving on that time. Okay, then it's very simple to solve what? The exponent. This is rules that are very important. The first rule as well as the second rule, you need to check what the base must be what? The first what? 4 prime numbers. After that, you need to go and look at what? The common factor. If we have positive sign and the negative sign between what the terms. But if you don't have these two signs between the terms, it's very simple, grade 11. What we're going to do, we're going to drop what the basis as well what and drop what the basis and take what the exponent. Do you understand me? All right. Okay. All right. Let's go and apply what Mr. Good's rule. Let's go and apply what Mr. Good's rule on this sum. Okay. All right. Let's go. Grade 11. Okay. Then here we have 2 raised to x plus 2 plus 2 raised to x minus 2 plus 2 raised to x equals to 42. Okay, then first is first, you need to make sure that on the left hand side, the variable the variable numbers is just stand alone. You need to separate a variable. The variable must be a stand with what alone with what a base. Okay, therefore, as you see here, we have 2 raised to x plus 2. We don't need what 2 raised to x plus 2, but you need to simplify this what a product rule. We call this is a product rule. Okay, remember the rule, the laws of exponent, the rule, the laws of exponent, the rule, the laws of exponent, the rule, the laws of exponent. What the rule, the laws of exponent says that if you multiply two bases that are the same, we're going to take one base and add what the exponent. Do you see that? Then we have 2 raised to x plus 2. 2 raised to x plus 2 is a product rule. Is this rule? It says that is same as 2 raised to x times 2 raised to 2. Why is same as 2 raised to x times 2 raised to 2? Because it's the law of what? Exponent. Okay? The laws of exponent says that if you multiply the two bases that are the same, what we're going to do, we're going to take one base and add what is the exponent. X plus 2 is equals to x plus 2, as we did here. 2 raised to 2 times 2 raised to 3 is same as what? 2 raised to 2 plus 3. That is the first that's the first key that you need to do when you just want to simplify what this exponent in a form of what? In a form of sides. Okay, then let's check this one. We have 2 raised to x times 2 raised to negative 2. How? Times, we're going to take one base, then we add. Then when we are just adding, if I'm just adding x plus negative 2, I'm adding x plus negative 2. This is same as what? Positive times negative is same as negative 2. Do you see that? Then that's why here we have x raised 2 raised to x minus 2, because we positive times negative is going to give us what? Negative sign. Okay, but I know that you know the product rule. Okay, I know that you know the product rule. If we have the same basis, you multiply the same basis, you take one base and we add what is the exponent. We call that is a product rule. Okay, the first thing that you need to do here, because the basis, do you see that the basis is 2, is the first what? Prime numbers. Is correct. You don't need what? To simplify what the base is. Okay, then what we're going to do now, we need to simplify what the exponents. Then let's go. We have 2 raised to x times 2 raised to 2. Do you see that? Because when I'm just simply solving this exponent, it's gonna give me back this 2 raised to x plus 2 plus 2 raised to x minus times 2 raised to minus 2. Do you see that? Then we have plus 2 raised to x, which is going to be equals to what? 42. Okay? Then after that, now, the common factor. We have the first term with the first term with the first term. What is common here on these terms? What is common? Do you see that we have 2 raised to 2x is common, 2 raised to 2x is common, 2 raised to 2x is common. That means that 2 raised to x is a common factor. When we're just taking out the common factor, if you're just taking out the common factor, we're going to write 2 raised to x. After that, what we're going to do, we're going to write the remainings. The remaining. What is remains when I'm just taking 2 raised to x is going to be left with what? 2 raised to 2. That is a remaining. Going to left with what? 2 raised to 2 plus. Then when I'm removing 2 raised to 2 here, what is going to be remaining here is going to be what? 2 raised to negative 2 plus. Here we have 2 raised to 2. We don't have anything, okay? But anything multiplied by 1 is that thing. That's why here we're going to put what? 1. Because 1 times 2 raised to x is going to be what? 1. How many 2 raised to x here? They are 1. Do you see that? How many 2 raised to x here? They are 1. Then, therefore, that's why you say that 1 times 2 raised to x is going to give us what? 1. Then you close your bracket, then equals what? 42. Do you see that? Then here on the bracket now, we have what in? We have all the numbers. It's very simple. If we have the numbers, what you're going to do, you take your calculator now, you punch everything here. You're just going to punch 2 raised to 2, 2 raised to 2, 2 raised to 2, plus 2 raised to 2, 2 plus 2 raised to negative 2. Then we have plus 1. Do you see that? Then the answer is going to be what? 21 over 4. 21 over 4. Then now we have 2 raised to x times, because the bracket means what? The multiplication sign, okay? Times 21 over 4, which is going to be equal to 42. Do you see that? It's very simple. After that, we are just solving the value of x. As I said that, if now we don't have a sign which can be a negative sign and a positive sign, we are no longer allowed to check what's the common factor. But if you have a multiplication sign between the sign, then we're going to do what? The division for both sides, okay? As you see that we have a multiplication sign between what? The variable that you are solving. Therefore, this is a number. The numbers must be always on the right-hand side, and the unknown variable must be always on what? On the left-hand side. Therefore, how going to transpose this number on the right-hand side? I'm going to do what? A division on both sides. 21 over 4, I divide with what? 21 over 4. Do you see that? It's very simple. Therefore, 21 over 4 is going to manipulate each other. Then now, we're going to left with what? 2 raised to x, which is going to be equal to, then here on this side, you punch the calculator. Then we're going to say that 42 divided by 21 over 4. Therefore, make sure that you punch the calculator in an accurate way. You punch a fraction, because some of you, they don't know how to punch what's the a 2 fraction. You punch the fraction, then you write 42. After that, on the denominator, you punch another fraction. Then you're going to write what? For 21 over 4. We're going to get what? 8. Okay? Therefore, that means that 42 divided by 21 over 4 is equals what? 8. Do you see that? Very simple. Therefore, the rule of solving the equation under the exponent says that we make sure that the bases must be what? The same. So that you're just going to drop what? The bases and take what? The exponent. Okay? Here we have 2. On this side we have 8. Okay? Remember what I said. I said that any number is always have an exponent which is equal to 1. Okay? Therefore, how I'm going to create this 8 to be have a base of 2. How I'm going to create 8 to be have a base of 2 It's simple. You take your calculator, you punch 8, then it equals to, then you shift a factor. Therefore, we're going to get what? 2 raised to 3. Do you see that? It's very simple. Therefore, then you draw the conclusion now. Therefore, 2 raised to x is same as 2 raised to 3. Do you see that? Because 2 raised to 3 is same as what? 8. Then now the bases are the same. What you're going to do? We're going to drop the bases and take what is the exponent. Therefore, we draw the conclusion now, x equals to 3. Then you underline your answer. Don't check. Then you check. Then you check now. Check your sum. That sum is correct. How are we going to check? Then since x is equal to 3, we're going to say that instead of writing x here, we're going to put what? 3. Then we have 3 plus 2 plus 2, 3 minus 2 plus 2 raised to 3. Do you see that? Then after that, you punch your calculator. What you're going to get here when you're just punching everything on the left hand side. On the left hand side, take your calculator. We have 2 raised to 3 plus 2. Then we have a plus. We have 2 raised to 3 minus 2. Then we have plus 2 raised to 3. Then the answer is 42. Do you see that is very simple? The answer is 42. That means left hand side is equal to what? Right hand side, grade 11. On the left hand side, if you put 3 instead of x, we're going to get what? 42. Therefore, 42 is same as 42 on the right hand side. That means your answer is correct. Then you get what? The full mark. Okay? Let's do the next question. Okay?